What do you do when you receive money? Do you pay bills, buy something you've been wanting for a long time, or do you save what's left, if anything is left at all? Most people treat money like a consumer, something that exists only to be spent. They receive it, use it, and wait for the next paycheck, always chasing after it, always stuck in the same situation. But there's a small group that does the opposite. These people transform money into a creator, a generator of new opportunities, new sources of income, new paths to financial freedom. The big truth is that money makes money, but only for those who know how to cultivate it. Today, you're going to discover exactly how to stop spending money and start using it to create more money. And to reinforce this change in mindset, write in the comments, "I transform money into a wealth creator." If money were just a matter of effort, why do some people work hard their entire lives and never get ahead, while others accumulate fortunes seemingly without effort? The answer lies in the mindset and the strategic use of money. Jacobo Grinberg, one of the greatest scholars of the mind and reality, stated that our perception defines our world. This means that the way you view money determines how it behaves in your life. If you see money as something only good for paying bills and satisfying immediate desires, it will never be more than that. But if you understand that money is creative energy, capable of generating more money, everything changes. Many millionaires started with nothing, but they applied one fundamental principle. They used money to create more money. Instead of just spending, they invested in their own knowledge, in businesses, in assets that multiplied their wealth over time. Money should not be treated as a simple, fleeting resource, but as a tool for multiplication. You need to become the money by increasing your value in the marketplace, starting your own ventures, investing, and diversifying your income sources. Most people follow a destructive financial cycle without even realizing it. They work to earn money, use that money to pay bills and buy things, and if there's any left, they might save a little. But at the end of the month, they're back to square one, waiting for the next paycheck to do it all over again. This cycle is the essence of the consumer mindset, a way of handling money that doesn't create wealth, only dissipates it. The error lies in the way society teaches us to deal with money from childhood. We are conditioned to see money as something that comes and goes, something that must be spent, not as a tool for building wealth. Stop for a moment and ask yourself, what happens to money as soon as it reaches your hands? Do you channel it into creating more money, or simply spend it to get by? If your answer is the latter, it's because your mindset is still stuck in that consumer model, not that of a creator. The great trap of this mindset is that it keeps people forever locked in the rat race, a cycle where you work only to pay bills and never build anything lasting. Have you ever noticed how some people, even when earning a lot of money, remain in debt? That's because the problem isn't how much money comes in, but how it is used. People with a consumer mindset tend to raise their standard of living as their income grows. When they get a raise, instead of investing that extra money to create more wealth, they buy a more expensive car, move into a bigger house, or take on new loans. They're always spending everything they earn without creating a sustainable flow of wealth. Another symptom of this mindset is the belief that the only way to improve financially is to work more hours. How many times have you heard phrases like, "If I want to earn more, I have to work more"? Money only comes with hard work. You're only rich if you're lucky or born into a privileged family. These limiting beliefs cause people to associate money solely with sacrifice, preventing them from seeing smarter ways to prosper. Now, think of a successful entrepreneur or a thriving investor. Do they spend all day running around trading hours for money? No, they make money work for them. The good news is that this mindset can change. The first step is understanding that money shouldn't be a consumer, but a creator. Instead of spending everything you earn, focus on using your money strategically to create new opportunities. If there's one secret that differentiates wealthy people from ordinary ones, it's this. Money isn't a product of chance, but of correctly applied knowledge. Many people believe that to get rich, you just need to win the lottery, inherit a fortune, or simply invest in the stock market. But the truth is, no one builds wealth without first building knowledge. Think about it. If you gave someone 1,000,000 reais without any financial preparation, how long would it take for them to lose it all? The history of lottery winners proves it. Many lose their entire fortune in just a few years because they never learned how to generate and manage money before having it. Now, imagine a person who starts with nothing but spends years learning about business, sales, marketing, technology, or any other valuable field. Even without initial capital, they find ways to create money from scratch. And when this person finally accumulates wealth, they know exactly what to do to multiply it. This brings us to the fundamental rule of money as a creator. The greatest investment you can make isn't in stocks, real estate, or any other financial asset. It's in yourself. The greatest asset there is yourself. If you want to have more money, you need to become more valuable. The market doesn't pay for your time. It pays for the value you create within that time. And how do you increase your value? Through knowledge. Successful people are always learning. They invest in courses, read books, study how businesses work, learn to sell, develop new skills, and expand their mindset. Meanwhile, most people spend time and money on entertainment, impulsive purchases, and distractions that don't yield any return. If you want to break free from the cycle of scarcity, ask yourself, what do I know that could generate more money for me? What else could I learn to increase my value in the market? Here are some areas that could transform your financial life if you start studying them now: business and entrepreneurship. Knowing how to create value and sell something is one of the most lucrative skills in the world. Digital skills, marketing, programming, design, video editing, automation. The digital world allows you to reach any market, communication and persuasion. Those who express themselves well gain more opportunities, clients, and connections. Financial management. You need to understand how to manage and multiply the money you earn. The more knowledge you acquire, the more money you can generate, and the faster you escape the rat race. The fallacy of investing without knowledge. Many people want to start investing because they've heard it's the path to wealth. But here's a fact that no one tells you. Investing without knowledge is the fastest way to lose money. There's no point in buying stocks without understanding the market. There's no point in starting a business if you don't know how to sell it. There's no point in trying to multiply money if you don't understand the rules of the game. That's why so many people lose money on bad investments, fall into financial pyramids, or fail when starting a business. They skip the learning phase and try to jump straight to profit, but that never works. The rich aren't rich because they invest money. They are rich because they first learn how money works, and only then do they apply their capital. Money doesn't make anyone rich. Knowledge about money does. If you want to change your financial reality, start investing in yourself right now. Read books, take courses, learn from those who have reached where you want to go. Money as a creator is born from your mind, your knowledge, and your ability to see opportunities. Now that you understand this, let's move on to the next step: how to increase your value and become the money itself. If you want to transform your financial reality, you need to change your mindset. Most people see money as something to be spent, something that comes and goes without a greater purpose. That is the consumer mentality. The one that works for money just to spend it, always relying on a new inflow to survive. But the truly prosperous see money differently. They understand that money is not something you consume, but something you create. They know that every amount that comes in can be used to generate even more wealth if applied correctly. And the only way to do that is by investing in the one thing that can really multiply money: yourself. Money isn't the cause of wealth, it's the effect. The real reason why some people accumulate more while others always live in scarcity is their mindset. If you believe that money is only for paying bills, satisfying fleeting desires, or providing temporary comfort, then that's exactly what it will do in your life. But if you see money as a means to expand your value and create new possibilities, then it will start working for you. The first step in this transformation is to stop seeing money as just an external resource and start viewing it as an extension of your own capacity to create value. A person with a creator mindset doesn't ask, "How can I earn more money?" but rather, "How can I become more valuable so that money comes to me?" This means that instead of spending every penny you receive, you need to direct it towards something that makes you grow. But true growth isn't found in material goods. It's found in the knowledge, skills, and mindset you develop. The consumer mindset always seeks immediate comfort. When money comes in, the first thought is, "What can I buy?" But the creator's mindset thinks differently. When money comes in, the right question is, "How can I use this to grow?" Money must be treated as a means of transformation, and that transformation only happens when you invest in yourself. This doesn't just mean taking courses or seeking formal education, but mainly developing skills that increase your value in the market and your ability to create new opportunities. The difference between a consumer and a creator is that the consumer sees money as limited, a resource that needs to be guarded and saved out of fear of scarcity. The creator, on the other hand, understands that money is a constant flow that responds to the value it creates in the world. The more value you create, the more money you attract. If you want to break free from the consumer mindset and become a creator, start by examining your own habits and beliefs about money. Ask yourself, what do I do with the money I earn? Do I use it to grow or just to consume? How do I see money? As something that runs out or as something that can be multiplied? What skills and knowledge do I need to acquire to increase my value? Financial freedom doesn't come from how much you earn, but from your ability to continually generate wealth. And that ability only develops when you let go of the idea that money is something external and start seeing it as a consequence of your own evolution. If you want money to work for you, you first need to become the money itself. That means that instead of simply chasing after money, you should become so valuable that money inevitably comes to you. The key is not just earning more, but increasing the value you deliver to the world. True financial freedom isn't achieved by a stroke of luck or a massive accumulation of cash. It comes from the ability to create value continuously without relying on external circumstances or a single income source. And that ability only exists when you abandon the consumer mindset and fully embrace the creator mentality. The consumer thinks linearly. They receive money, spend it, and then need more. They see money as a finite resource, something that can run out at any moment. This leaves them in a constant state of scarcity and insecurity, always depending on a new influx to survive. The creator, on the other hand, thinks expansively. They understand that money is a direct reflection of the value they generate, and that as they continue to grow, new opportunities will always arise. The creator never settles, never relies on a single source of income, and never stops learning. This leads us to a fundamental principle of financial growth. Diversification isn't just about creating multiple income streams. It's about continually expanding your capacity to generate value. A person with a creator mindset is always looking for ways to become more valuable to the world. They know that the more they learn, the more connections they make, the more skills they develop, the more opportunities they see where others see limitations. Think about the most successful people in the world. They didn't reach the top just because they had a brilliant idea or worked hard for a few years. The real reason for their success is that they never stopped growing. They kept learning, adapting, and expanding their worldview. Continuous growth doesn't happen by accident. It requires that you are always willing to step out of your comfort zone and invest time and energy in your development. Here are 3 essential principles to ensure you never stop growing, never stop learning. The biggest mistake people make is thinking they know enough. The world is constantly changing, and if you aren't continuously learning, you'll be left behind. Knowledge is the one investment you can never lose. Wealth creators dedicate time every day to studying, reading, observing trends, and learning new skills. They understand that the more they know, the more opportunities they can see. Question your own beliefs. Much of a person's financial limitations come from false beliefs that have been reinforced over a lifetime. Many believe that earning money is hard, that only privileged people can prosper, or that success depends on luck. But if you observe those who truly prosper, you'll see that they think differently. They believe that money is a natural consequence of the value they create, that opportunities are always available for those who seek them, and that every obstacle is just a stepping stone to a higher level of growth. If you really want to change your financial reality, you need to start questioning and reprogramming your beliefs. Ask yourself, what do I believe about money and success? Do these beliefs help me or hold me back? Expand your vision and step out of your comfort zone. The biggest difference between a consumer and a creator is that the consumer only acts based on what is safe and familiar, while the creator is constantly looking to expand their horizons. If you want to grow financially, you must be willing to explore new ideas, connect with new people, and expose yourself to new ways of thinking. This means leaving behind the environment that reinforces your old mindset and surrounding yourself with people and content that propel you forward. Creators don't wait for opportunities. They create them. They put themselves in the path of growth, constantly challenge themselves, and understand that every new learning, every new connection, and every new experience is a door to even greater prosperity. The secret to wealth isn't in hoarding money, but in becoming someone who knows how to create it. Now that you understand the power of a creator mindset and continuous growth, let's end with a practical invitation to turn this knowledge into action. Life-changing transformation doesn't happen in giant leaps, but in small moments of clarity. And today could be that moment for you. Many people spend their entire lives unaware of what's holding back their financial growth. They try to earn more money, work longer hours, save, but they remain trapped in the same cycle, all because they haven't yet had that one moment of true understanding about how money works. But when the light bulb finally goes off, when you truly understand that money isn't something you spend, but something you create, you'll never see the world the same way again. Don't underestimate what's being said here. Don't treat this as just another video about money, because it only takes one moment of clarity to change your trajectory forever. If you absorb this concept and apply it, you'll no longer have to chase after money. It will begin to flow naturally to you because you will have become the source of creation. Every great transformation starts with something simple, and that something can be now. Now that you've grasped this change in mindset, there's only one step left. Put it into practice. Knowing this information isn't enough. What will truly transform your financial life is acting on this new understanding. Starting today, begin to see money as a tool for creation, not consumption. Every time you receive money, ask yourself, how can I use this to grow? If you internalize this concept, you will never see money the same way again. You will have freed yourself from the consumer mindset and become a creator of wealth. And to reinforce your commitment to this transformation, I want you to write in the comments right now, I do not underestimate this video. This isn't just a comment. It's a symbol of the exact moment your mindset began to change. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And if you want to continue on this journey of growth, subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more content. Now, go out and apply this knowledge. Because your new financial reality starts now.